Alright, hey guys, this is a tutorial on how to set up a Warthog node and also how to get started mining the coin using the Janus miner. So Warthog is a proof of balanced work algorithm. Um, so that basically means that in order to mine it, you need a CPU and a graphics card um, together on one computer. You can't just mine with either the CPU or the graphics card by itself. You've got to mine it together. And that makes the network more fair. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So on the graphics card side of things, you'll be mining SHA-256 triple. And on the CPU side of things, you will be mining Hash, which is a CPU mineable coin. Um, so anyways, in order to mine right now, you do um, need to either connect to a node or go to ACC pool. And I am currently solo mining, so I'm going to show you how to set up a node because it helps to support the network anyway. So as you can see here, there is 250-ish gigahashes of hash rate on the pool over here. And they're getting basically 44 blocks an hour. So in order to get started, you will need a node, and you will need a little server here, or just some mini PC running Ubuntu. They recommend Ubuntu 22.04.3 LTS, and I just went ahead and installed the server version on a virtual machine. So to get started, you do need to install the required packages. So we'll go and update the package list. And that went pretty quickly. So then we will install Git, and that is how we basically take the node code and just plop it down into our server. And then we will install all of the packages necessary for building the source files of the Warthog node. So as we wait to do that, we can sort of see all of the commands being done here. And then once it is finished, we copy this here. And this will basically gather all of the code from the Warthog repository. And so there we go. And if we ls, we can see the Warthog as a file right there, or as a folder. So next, we will go into the Warthog directory. And this is interesting because this, as the tutorial explains, basically says redo it over again and optimize it this time if you plan on mining on the server. So I am just going to do that anyway. So basically, we just need to copy this here to get the release build type, and we can plop that in there. And then we will cd to the build directory, and then we will compile the code. Okay, perfect. So the building is done and it is completely built. We've got some warnings but no errors. So next, after compilation finished successfully, we can have a look at the compiled artifacts. Okay, so it compiles a node, a wallet, and a miner all together in one. So we can, sorry about that, we can go to the source directory, and we can ls into there, and we can see the node, the test, or I think that's probably testnet, and then the wallet. So we can now start the node by just doing this, and then we can ls, and we can see the WART node program right there. So If you plan on solo mining, you will want to basically do this, but also set up RPC. And so you will do RPC equals 0.0.0.0 colon 3000. And this allows devices on your local network to connect to this same node. So if you're mining on another computer, this will be helpful. If you're mining on the server that you have running the node, then you do not need this extra command here. So we will start it, and as you can see, everything is looking good. So it should start syncing in a few seconds, hopefully. Let me go check my other server to see if I did that right. Dash RPC equals. Okay, did not do that right. So it will actually be dash RPC equals, and then there. So that dash RPC. That is my bad, guys. Okay, now it is syncing. So it's finding peers, and then it's finding the total block height. And yeah, so that's all working now. Okay. And now it has started syncing up instead of finding the total amount of blocks. And so I will come back when that has finished syncing. Okay, it looks like it has synced. So now what we're going to do, since the node is fully synced, is we will, actually, I'll show you a trick before. We can, oh, my key fell off. We can close out of this we can close out of this window, and then what we can do is we can start up a screen. So we'll do sudo apt install screen and put in my password, and oh, I already had it installed. Okay. So what we'll do is screen dash capital S and then Warthog node, for example. And that'll start up a new screen session. And then what we can do here is do wart dash node dash RPC equals 0000 colon 3000, and we can start up the node again, and it will sync, as you can see here, and we will simply do Control A and D. So we detach from the screen, and that means the node is running from the background now. So you don't have to keep this window open on Windows in order to use it. So in order to bring the screen back up, we do screen-R Warthog node. And we can see the screen is back up. So the next step is to set up the miner, and that is on CoinFu Master Shifu's GitHub. So we'll go over here to the release section and we'll click on the latest version. And since I'm on Windows, I will be showing you how to do it through Windows. So we click there, we click install, going to save it into this folder here. And then we minimize this, we can minimize that, and we will go over into the folder where it's downloaded. Now, we will I will open up another terminal tab here, and we will copy the path to this folder, and we will do cd and then that. So if we do directory, we can see that the exe is in here. So what we'll do is janusminer.exe help, and that will give us the things to basically set up the miner going to our address. So we will we'll create a new text document, and we'll name it start, and then change the extension to a batch file. That way we can use it to run the program here. So I'm going to shorten that a little bit. What we will do is we will start with Janus miner dash windows.exe, and we will look through here, and if you need to specify, if you only want to use one graphics card, for example, you can read through this and then do all of that. For this example, for the CPU threads, we do -t, and I'm only going to do 8 because that half my threads, because I'm going to be recording, so I don't want it to lag or anything. Then we will do -h for our host, and we will type in the IP address of our little Linux box. Mine is 163, and then the colon and 3000. Oh, sorry. And then we will do the port -p as 3000. So next is the wallet address. So we'll do -a, and then we can go back here to our Linux box and move back, and we can see our wallet. So we'll do cd wallet, and we will do WART wallet, and then in order to see the address, I believe it's -a, or we needed to create one first. And then we can see our address here. I'm not going to be using this one, so I'm not going to blur out the private key or anything, but we then just paste it. We just paste it into here, and we are good to go. So we'll move back over to this one, and we can choose our queue size. So that is for the CPU, I believe, and I am going to just, I don't know, double it to 8 because I have enough system memory. And if you're mining to a pool, you'll need to use the user value and the password as well. So with this all done, we will save the batch, and we will, that's my personal miner, we will click it and click start. And so everything should show up here. I've got a RX 5700 and an RX 580 in here. So that's these two right here. And it should start mining for us. Hooray! So we can see our total hash rate on the Varus mining algorithm here, and then the hash rate per GPU for the SHA-256 triple, and then we can see here the total hash rate is almost a gigahash. So this is mining now, and if you hit a block, you'll get a little info here or something like that. I haven't hit one yet, but you'll know what to look for. So with that done, I will close out of the program, and that is basically it. So yeah, happy mining, and let me know if this video helped you.